My name is Peggy Gilman. I originally went to college to be an art teacher. The art did not work out. I'm not it needs to be done this way and whatever, and the instructors tend to want you to do it their way. So I got interested in special education. I had a brother who would have qualified for special education, and kind of piqued my interest when I discovered that there were actual classes that he could have attended. Got more interested into it and transferred into it and loved it. Just loved working with those kids. They're so responsive to anything, you know. But at the time, it was a brand new field, and a lot of the attitude was, we need to take some pressure off some of these parents. They have no place for these kids to go, and it was sort of viewed as a babysitting service. It was kind of keep them behind the closed door. My first classes, they brought the lunch to the room rather than letting the kids go to the lunchroom. My husband and I did not, he was also in special ed, did not view it that way, and eventually helped write a curriculum for New York State for profoundly handicapped classes. From the self-contained classrooms, we would bring kids in. The special ed teachers and I had worked this out together, and the administration had a fit because it was going to create problems that the parents were going to be unhappy, and we had to literally prove to everybody that this would work. One of my special ed kids taught me more than I ever learned in college. One. I had been given this child an understanding that if we could keep him for 6 weeks in school, he could be eliminated because he could not function at school. He stood in front of my desk, bouncing up and down, just bounce, 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 bounce. And I'd had an hour and a half. This was all far into my teaching career. He looked at me and said, "Stop me, I can't stop me." I got up, went around, took him, sat him down in the chair. Every time he got up, I said, "No, sit, you gotta sit, you gotta sit." The last I knew, he was holding down a job in the PX in Germany. I had a child who took 3 years to learn to write T-O-M, his name. We devised all kinds of things to get him up to doing this, including my husband took a board and routed out T-O-M on it. And he had worked with Tommy for a year before, so it took him 4 years to learn to write his name. He was so proud to see an accomplishment like this. Exposure to other kids, I think, has helped. Now they have inclusion. I know a young man, he is 18 now, and doing very well in his classes. They look at him for what he can do, not what he can't. And I think this inclusion has been very good, and came from having classrooms brought into the school. It's been a real positive influence.